when I'm not photographing, I'm a healthcare assistant in a residential home. And during the lockdown, as key workers, we had to carry on working like everything was normal. And I remember I just got my new camera, so I took it to work. After the shift, I was doing a little photo documentation for myself. Usually in the mornings, the buses are full with overly loud children, and they are going to school with their worn out and equally loud parents. And honestly, I've always been overwhelmed with the noises on my way home. And this photo represents so many things I never thought I was going to miss. This was my reality during the lockdowns, keeping distance even on the buses, making sure we don't sit behind or beside each other, and having no loud children in the mornings, just so leading, terrifying, quiet. And it was really empty. It gave me emptiness. And even the colors are desaturated, and this image is representing all those emotions, or meant to represent all those emotions. Hello, I'm Hajni Petrof from Little Dawn Photography, and I'm also the mental health photographer. So basically, what I wanted to create with...
All right, I hope you...
emotions, or all those emotions. I'm really proud of it looking back. I'm really proud of it looking back, because when I was editing this photo, it was a very subconscious editing. And I really did like how the whole angle turned out, and that we can see those little frustrating signs that do not sit here, you need to sit alone. You know, it's just, the whole thing is so representing the depression. And, you know, outside of this bus, you see the people's face, and it's a mirror. It's literally a mirror of what this image represents, that emptiness, the loneliness, that desperate feeling that you don't know where is this whole thing going and what was going to happen to us. And it's so nice that we are going out from it now. And honestly, it's weird because I'm a portrait photographer mainly, and taking photos of inanimated objects is always a bit of a challenge for me, because I'm not sure if I can put soul in it. So I was always looking up on people who were able to put soul in lifeless objects. But, you know, the funny thing is that if you check on the chairs, this light, it always, as soon as I looked at the image, I was like, it looks like a ghost of a person. And that's how I found the soul in the image, that they are ghosts. The whole lighting was like, there are ghosts of people, and probably it's my brain, but let's just make it more obvious on the photo.
The pandemic brought most people was that the necessity of social distancing, which tore many families and communities apart, away from the socially connected life they knew, and to unfamiliar forms of isolation. For a lot of communities and cultures,
how I shot the image, and what I did to make it more obvious is that I used Photoshop, and then I was using